What's up, guys? This is the Rifleman, and I am back to bring you to the next episode of my Empire Total War Let's Play as the Maratha Confederacy. And in this episode, we're finally going to deliver the 1-2 punch that knocks out Great Britain from this campaign. So let us engage. We have two very depleted British forces against us. They do have a couple of decent units of cavalry inside Edinburgh, but outside the town, they are looking pretty ragged, so let's get to it. I don't think we have much to fear from going on the offensive, so we will be doing that. Unless, of course, we get a stonking great piece of terrain to defend. Just because we've got our guns, makes sense to use them, but I do want to check. Well, I do want to see if it's... If we get a... if we get a massive hill to defend in our deployment zone, then we'll probably go for it. But if not, we will advance. So, let's see what the ground looks like. Come on, old boy. So, it looks like the answer could be, let's do both. Get up here and secure this ground. Get up here, secure this ground, look down into the deployment zone. So they do have reinforcements coming in, but because they're all one faction, they will not be coming in soon. So for the most part, they should sit defensively until my guns are in position. I want my guns right here. Then I want a line of infantry here. Question is, once they set up, what's the most likely route they're going to take to come to us? Well, ultimately, if they're going to sit back here and play these sorts of shenanigans, we'll have to attack them anyway. But I am curious what direction they come towards us. So let's take this infantry block of 4. Then keep this duo back here as a bit of a mobile reserve. Give each block 1 melee unit, plus 1 in reserve. Let's divvy my cavalry up as usual. I mean, it's somewhat classic that the AI has deployed diagonally across from us. Yeah, reinforcements coming in from the left. Good to know. We might want to expand this wing by default, because they might just come in and smash this line. Yeah. Chaps. Deploy you guys on this flank. Yes, this artillery is still slow. But we'll get there. Yeah, I'm really curious to see if we can set these guns up. Will they advance? Either way, we're going to outflank their guns, and part of the challenge about attacking is, say if we attack, clear them out, their reinforcements are going to be coming in and hitting our flank at the same time. We need to bear that in mind. Go on, elephants. On you get. Lots of depleted cav units, plus tiny little bobbles of infantry. But one of these guns definitely won't have the range. My unit of cannons with 1200 range, that'll have to do. So much so, my guns might actually position here. Yes, here they come. You don't actually have line of sight on anybody, it appears. Let's keep time compression going. We can send a cavalry unit around to sweep out this Sakers unit. A couple of guns can see the pikemen. These guys are positioned here just so they can provide some fire against the reinforcements as they come in. They don't yet have the range to begin engaging tiddlers, small fragments. Keep going with this regiment of dragoons. I mean, if they shift left into the town, we can push forward with this wing and engage them, draw them into the fight. In which case, I probably want this melee reserve back here, plus the cav. Really, what I want is to begin trickling in their reinforcements. Oops, bit of friendly fire there. Killed 3 Indie warriors. Yeah, I want to start trickling in their reinforcements. Just so they start just coming straight at us. Let them move up just for the moment. Bring some cavalry down. Yeah, they look pretty. Okay, let's give them incentive to fight down here. Get up there and hit those dragoons. Retarget those guns. Cohesion's still excellent. They're still eager. They might get a volley against us with their carbines. Yeah. Here it comes. Yeah, they've done some good damage. Keep attacking. Might actually better kill them. Yes, there we go. Pull back the dragoons. Run my infantry. Bring my other cav down. General, get down here. We can position ready. Engage and destroy this block. The cavalry is moving up. Getting some buildings knocked down. God damn. Dragoons, the General. Pistoliers, there's still 80 of them. Bring a Hindu musketeer, Hindu warrior unit over towards my cavalry flank. Get the line set up. I hear the yeomanry charging. Barawadi, go for the Dragoons, Lancers, go for the Highland Warband. Oligarch, go for the Yeomanry. Inform square. Highland Warband, get out of the way. You men tap the back of the yeomanry. Oh, they're out. Good. Split the cav. Countercharge the infantry on the flank. Ceasefire the guns. You then go for the general. No, cavalry, get back. You're getting overextended. Oh, we have to gang up on the pistoliers. Barawadi, go for the bodyguard. Hindu warriors try charge the matchlock musketeers. Yeah. We can kill their general. That'd help considerably. Look at this hero. Okay, he's actually back on his horse properly now. Got him. I'll hit the back of the pistoliers. Cavalry have broken through. You guys engage the pistoliers. All of you engage the pistoliers. Gang up on the Coldstream Guards pikemen, cavalry. Begin to walk back up here. General, get up here. Excellent shots into the pistoliers. Hindu warriors start to head back here as well. General's bodyguard is sabers raised. They want to get involved in something, but let's recover the army in general. So now it's the reinforcements coming in over here. Which, once we reform the line, we will begin to advance against. Keep killing. Don't let them get away. There we go. It cost me my lancers. No, they've come back. Oh, they've retreated again. Actually need to send a 1 cav unit over. Go deal with these gunners. We'll play with a bit of time compression on everybody who isn't cavalry. Good hit. More good hits. Right, they broke off. Yeah, I just want to get up the hill so they come at this line rather than around it. And then this unit on limber. More pistoliers coming in, full strength this time. There we go, something like this. Come on, you men. Make ready. Present. Fire. Ooh, canister shot blew a real chunk through this team. Engage the reformed arquebusier. Well, they're charging in, but they've lost one. They're down to 38 men. Oh, hello. To be fair, actually, I think the name of the game might be Polygar Bias Time. Yeah, I was going to say the Polygar Bias Time in square formation. And the Hindu warriors deliver the coup de grace. Countercharge the square. If you can pathfind. Cover the Polygar. Yes, didn't last long in there. Okay, now this line. The guns are not going to be super useful anymore. Get up into their faces. Coldstream Grenadiers, heavily depleted. Late Guard Musketeers, not in prime condition. Good kills. Go on, Guardy Musketeers. Give them a volley, lads. Let's get you men close in on the flank. You're in trouble now. Make ready. Present. Fire! The officer signalled the volley with his pistol shot. Advance towards the next line. Guardy Musketeers, Hindi Musketeers. Here we are, running a few of them down. Okay, let's get my cavalry over here. And this unit of Hindi Musketeers. All these dribs and drabs coming up here now. Pikemen, matchlock armed infantry. Pikemen are going to charge us, but we've got plenty of mass to countercharge them. Give everybody orders to run up here. Bring these elephants in. There we go. We're mixed in amongst them still to a degree. Good volley into the light foot. Into the light pikeman rather. Recall the cavalry because there's some charging dragoons coming down. Don't waver, Barawadi. Charge! Advance towards the enemy. Oh no, you don't need to bayonet charge. Let's just try to form my infantry up into a line again. Advance at speed. Get this general up into the line. There we go. Got them on the flank. Bayonet charge. The matchlock infantry in the rear. Bring up the general to make them upset. Hindu warriors get around the rear of that unit. Charge that last regiment. They should be scared away. Our cavalry. Matchlock infantry have broken. Yes. Was a gamble sending the cavalry in against pikemen, but it was only to pin them. Now they're in trouble. There we go. There they go. Okay, so those are the supporting armies outside of Edinburgh destroyed. Now it is time to secure the capital. And with that, Britain will be lost. Then we can work on trying to see if we can grab some trade zones, but I fear we do not have enough naval strength to combat those forces. There we go, they've been scattered to the four winds. Might have some enemies to the rear to worry about, but not many. But let us ensure, first of all, that we've got cavalry or something a little bit more useful than guns coming in to reinforce. Cool. Let's get to it. They're all quite badly damaged. Lots of pikemen. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. They have old guns, so ideally I'd like to try and deploy off-axis so we can advance from a weird angle, which would reduce the effectiveness of their firepower, but remains to be seen. Ooh, guns want to be on this high ground, that's for sure. Then we will send forward our line heroically into the fight. Let's make maybe my war elephants and Barawadi out on the left. The cav on the right, general in the centre. Guns up on the high ground. Infantry advance. Cavalry and elephants out wide. They're all hiding in the woods. The Sakers are behind emplacements. The old royal cannons are out on the field. You can hear lots of running around inside those woods. Get my gun set up. Too bad about the trees, but that's where they got to be. You could very much do with new model artillery that can go a bit faster. Certainly also do with shipping out some new model infantry out here. Guard infantry, Sikh musketeers and so on. Invalid Garrison Regiment. Well, I've seen plenty of these units in my British playthrough, except for some of the pike units. I didn't really recruit a huge amount of pikemen, because it's Britain. We've got some of the best musket troops in the world. Why would we want to recruit melee troops? Or at least excessive amounts of them. What I'm curious about, because they've got those defences up, if we drop our guns, will that make them come at us? I mean, we're going to have to go after them regardless. But I want my guns up on this hill before we start advancing. Advance up to the road at speed. Okay, let's start to dispatch a Gurkha unit to the left flank. Melee troops make up the centre. Go get 'em, guns. Yeah, you are just melee units. Okay, let's get up to this position. Then if they're coming to attack us, we want to hold with our line, because it'll give us an opportunity to degrade them before they get to our line. I can hear the melee charges. I can hear the people charging. Arawadi, get the yeomanry. Bengal Lancers go for the yeomanry. We might get a carbine volley, and they did. Bring in the elephants. We've made it to our line. Fall back on the right. There we go, my elephants are charging. The cav unit up here to start to try and attack there. Attack through the trees, same with the melee infantry. We want those British troops to swing and hit our line so we can counter-charge. Okay, let's bring these troops in. Go after the cannons. Run my elephants through the line. Okay, this cavalry needing to ignore the fire and go after these pikemen that are attacking our Bengal lancers. Go after the Sakers. Get after the garrison militia. The charge is on. Excellent. They got rid of. Charge straight into the armed citizenry. Get the Bengal lancers up here as well. Get the gunners to cease fire. Oops, left this unit of Bajir infantry behind. Charge on into the 3rd Regiment. Gurkhas flank the provincial militia. Barawadi, dodge the stakes. No, that's stakes right there. Their cohesion is excellent. They're just terrified. There we go. Excellent. Ah, yes, reinforcements were a thing, aren't they? These are the troops that were coming from the army that we have just smashed. Okay, get this infantry to attack the pikemen. Then spin my cav round to attack. Afghan cavalry kill their general. Close to range. Excellent. Kill him. Well, that's not a general, that's the drummer boy, isn't it? Oh no, looks like a king to me. Certainly looks official. Everybody else is routing. There we go. Streaming back through the city. Good. Heroic victory indeed. So let's see if the Americans will have been formed through this happening. I mean, I hope so, but it'd be good to know one way or the other how the mod approaches this sort of thing. Okay. Excellent. Let's get buildings repaired. Does Glasgow have any more? Edinburgh, sorry, have any more towns? No, no villages left, so we can get rid of this building here. Get rid of the religious school. Get rid of the university. Let's repair the trading port. Get everybody replenishing. Oh, let's find out. Nope, does not work. 13 colonies, it must happen organically. Okay, you're reinforcing. Okay, I think I can probably... Yeah, what the hell. Get this port upgrade. And then down here, we're still chasing down the new Spaniards. I'm going to resist the temptation to sprint straight for Mexico City. And instead just go for a bit more of a measured advance up the main road. So reinforcing, that's all good. I mean, you can't go anywhere. Realistically, you're trapped between two full armies. Get you back into port. Try and actually have a look at trade zone. So most of them, there's a more trouble. I don't necessarily know if it's a spot. So most valuable good is still spices. Just let's have a look. Cool. Any technologies on the horizon? Couple. Oh, let's get Inverness working on one turn's worth of research before the university gets taken down. I have no idea if this works or not. It just feels like maybe it might take in that calculation before it gets dismantled. I don't know. Okay. So at least we've got Britain. The armies that are in Britain are not going to move. They will remain as defence forces for the island, just to maintain our income. We need to start investing in that territory because it's an incredibly profitable region. And now we don't really need to recruit more armies exactly. We can recruit more specialist units and ship them out. But we don't need more armies just yet. But yeah, the end is not far for New Spain. Okay, everybody's taken through. What's our money situation like? 41. They found our agent. There we go. Letter of demands from Scotland. A magistrate. Get a religious school. Oh, let's exempt them from tax as well. Might have to deal with a bit of rebellion, but that's okay. You need 2 cav units. Turkish mercenary arch. Better than nothing, I suppose. Just sloop over to Waterford. Still a bit grumpy. Industrialization might make them quite upset. Deposit built. Sugar plantations have been built. Commercial basins have been built. Caracas has a new government building, which is super. One more town that's going to grow imminently. So when that's done, we can get rid of the clearances here. Suppose you can leave, yeah. Keep the port upgrades rolling. No. No. Nope. Nope. Yes. Nope. Last. Yeah, that one's occupied. Yeah, back to India. Workers on strike. Hopefully we can make them chill out, but I don't see how. 2 turns they're going to rebel, which means by the time this is built, that won't help. Build the craft workshop. That doesn't actively make them upset, it just earns us a bit more cash. Better roads over to the Americas. So ideally I want to intercept these chaps, force them to attack me. So just keep bottling them up. 11,000 is what we've got to work with. Better road upgrades in Antigua. Yeah, the upgraded sugar plantation. Where pop is booming because of the immigration from home theatre. Okay, let's maybe bring you guys back to India. You can collect more troops. Let's get one Sikh unit and then one Mysore line infantry. Getting on with for now. Started building up a second fleet, but I've spent a lot of it on income. Tax is growing. Still, we're cranking through the technology pretty rapidly now. I just want to get the ability to build the largest university, and then we're going to go to town. Ottomans doing Ottoman things, as is tradition. Nothing crazy's really happening in Europe still. I am curious to see who emerges as the dominant faction. But then again, that really hasn't been happening in these Empire 2 campaigns that I've been playing so far. There hasn't really been one country that dominates Europe. Interestingly, it was starting to chug on Sweden there. I suppose they're doing a lot that we don't have visibility of. We don't have sight of their interior positions. Yeah, New Spain are developing their fleet. No, go away. It looks like their army at Panama. We do have well and truly pinned in. Alphabetic flag signaling research. So you've gone straight on with naval architecture advances, which looks positive. Increases our recruitment cost and is a contributing technology to a bunch of upgrades. So that makes sense. Okay, yeah, I'd go with that. New town emerges in New Andalusia. Have a trading port. We'll recruit a limited on trade ships. So militia 140 gold per turn. Sloops are worth 95, so we'll get one of those. Fort blockaded. Grand Bahama. Any ships worth grabbing? Those are not. I don't really want them. Those ships. I mean, I don't really need them, but I will grab them. Keep advance. Don't think you'll let me leave yet. -9. No, there's still strong cultural issues at play. Bogota is the same.
Sir, आपके आदेश? Sir, बाईं ओर से
I'm going to keep trying to force them west. But let's go grab those. Take a subset of the fleet. Because I have to bring Admiral. Bring a subset and go grab those pinnace and then send them back to India. Come here, you. Yeah, we'll grab them, ship them back to India to bolster the growth of our own fleet. Because these ships aren't bad. They've got lots of range. They might drop off a bit in the combat stakes later on, but mind about that. Okay. Get in there and cross their T. Or try to, anyway. We might be too far away and our ships are too slow. Either way, once battle has been joined and we start scrapping, then they'll be in trouble. No, they're going to cross RT just from speed. Let's just try close distance. Oh no, that's still probably quite good. Sloop of Wars leading San Joaquin. The dead at the back. First shots going to San Joaquin from Savitri. Not many hits. No effective damage. To be honest, you might switch to round shot. Ultimately, I'm gonna play this at a bit of with time compression going, because right now it'll just take blooming ages. Okay, let's see if we can cut you off. These ships detach, try go for the head of that column there. Being agile ships. Loop of War is upset. Okay, keep coming about. The main master Nuestra Senora de Begonia. De Begona. Okay, looks like Kiltan's going to get a good volley into Santa Isabel. You slow down. Get some chain into Santa Isabel, considering she's got all of her masts unfurled. All of her sails unfurled, I should say. Another volley. Broadside, I should say, rather than volleys. Ready, chaps. Load your broadside left. And your broadside right, because I think they might want to try something. To be fair, at that range, probably might just... I don't... Fire at will might have been better. And spin around to your right. Right now they're just picking on the ship to the east. I'll go for a round shot, just put some shots into a hull. Come on, Jyoti. Need to pivot. Pivot, son. Pivot. Always try and turn inside Capitana Real, but I don't think you can make it. Oh no, they are going to make it. Load broadside right. Sail on ahead. Good. So at least you're surrendered. Okay, routing, not what we want. Can't just pump off this right broadside either. There we go. Get ahead of us, sir. Okay, surrendered. Get chasing after this ship. You get up there at full speed. I'm gonna say that actually. You guys want to keep hammering this laddie here just to make sure they definitely do surrender. Okay, now you can try and sprint after this ship. Give them some chain, lads. No successful hits. They're routing. You want to try and get ahead of her. Damn right I want to continue. Oh, look at the speed that this ship's coming in at. What up, friends? Delicious rolling broadside to claim the victory. Not that it was a greatly honourable victory, we did overwhelm them enormously, but that's exactly how I need to fight naval battles because I suck. I suck big time. Excellent. Send the prizes to India. Battle fleet recombine at Holguin. Reinforce. Okay, let's get... coffee plantation upgrade. Let's get a port upgrade. You still haven't attacked yet. Punjab, upgrade your craft workshops. Iron workshop, we've got that. Dublin, let's get a governor's palace. You get more oppression from the naval board, but they're really going to help. Oh, repair this port, I thought I did that. Okay, back over. Have I got all the ports in India? It looks, I think I've got most of them. More. We've already got a bunch of prizes over here. Take the galleon and the 40-gun frigate over to the beefier fleet. I mean, I might bring some across to them as well, but obviously I'd rather have you bigger ships of the line, so let's get another 74. Workers have rioted in Scotland, so there is going to be a rebellion up here. Nothing much we can do about that. Soon the territories will agree to our rule. They will let us make money, grow our tax base, expand the army. More slowdown for Sweden. Bad luck. Rebellion in Scotland. Sorry, chaps. They haven't quite yet come to terms with it. Still a bit cross. Oh, no, they have come to terms with it. There you go. The rebellion has been crushed. Might get rid of the Admiralty because I don't... Get rid of it. Okay, Bogota. Upgrade to a governor's residence. Still can't leave. -3. Inverness. Upgrade you to a provincial religious school. Upgrade the port at Cartagena. They still haven't moved. They know they're trapped. Galway. Upgrade you to a weaver's cottage. And Kumana. Upgrade you to an iron workshop. Then get another port upgrade. Bavaria's been destroyed. Who did that? The Ottomans. Okay, so they are on the advance. Some Shebeks. Realistic. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a general that's out here. a general that's out here that's able to recruit.
आदेश के लिए तैयार
Their job is not to actually be deployed. Their job is to collect units. So I need a bunch of 12-pounders to send out, really. Better cavalry. Tiger Guards. Akali Zealots. More Sikh infantry. More Tiger Grenadiers. Raja Guards. Just recruit all my best units down to here. Realistically, it would be better if they were nearer the port directly. Just so then they can be easily packed up onto boats and sent away. Yeah, I think time has come to engage Paulino Vargas. However, looking at the timer, I believe it's time to end the episode. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for more slaughter of the poor new Spaniards. Cheers, everyone.